Hey everybody, welcome back. This is 28 dads later. We are... They're still gonna come. They're not stopping.
You have to keep that up. You gotta
We are about to watch the Grill Master get to work over here with his lovely little cardigan, his sky blue cardigan.
Also, I just noticed his eyebrows are brown. His hair is platinum blonde.
His hair is bleached.
Yeah, that's absolutely bleached.
Yes.
So he's a high maintenance dad.
He is a high maintenance dad. I mean, but did you look at all of his children?
They're all. Oh, wait.
They're all blonde.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
But he's not naturally blonde.
No.
So that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Huh. Okay, that later. Now, he's doing the grill thing. He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
You know, initially, I was skeptical of, this description, but then I thought about the last time I actually tried to grill for a group of people, and it's actually really fucking hard.
And then people gather around.
Yeah, to coordinate, all the shit, especially if there's, corn or vegetables or onions or shit involved. It's hard.
It takes a lot of practice to, grill things efficiently.
It takes coordination.
Yeah.
Okay. You probably didn't know this, Dad, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
I like that even Bad Dad and everyone get in on the puns.
Yeah. Please stop.
Oh, that face.
Amanda's mad.
All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. No!
Yeah.
All right, guys, food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Amanda
He's
groans.
winking, too.
Aww.
That's so cute.
We all grab our food and hang out, especially enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Aye.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. It's almost like it was planned that way by a game developer to make it really convenient for all us to hang out.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like it's a real community here. It totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot.
There's 6 single dads and 1 not single dad. 1 wannabe single dad.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
True.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all on DadBook?
DadBook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's the great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it.
So that's how we pick dating and things like that. Is through
Correct.
DadBook. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers. Our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul.
No, they're not gingers. That's not how that works.
Aw, welcome to the
Welcome to the
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
Let's see. That's none of those are accurate though. I want to be yeah, it was really good. It's I got a burger in me, which is really pessimistic.
I think networking event is pretty accurate.
That's accurate. But this is also kind of true.
You wish you would have been playing Paranormal Iso Truckers, but it's not a game, it's a show.
Yeah, that's fair. I felt like I'm going to get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it.
You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you?
Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking.
Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on DadBook.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I don't know if this is, true in the canon, but in my head, our dad was, the old-fashioned, socially awkward dad, and, the husband was, the cool, modern...
I absolutely feel like that was
social
true.
media, hip with kids sort of young dad.
He had, an iPhone,
yeah,
and we just had, a brick.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of how our...
And we were satisfied with that. He handled everything.
Yeah. Now we have to, figure out how to be social.
He said, I have a good feeling about this place.
Oh, okay.
Dad did.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
It's okay. Me too, Dad. So yay! Gas is cheaper in the suburbs.
Is it?
It is.
Ah. Man and I arrive home with remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like no one was really into cauliflower. That's usually how that goes.
Yep.
Big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Of course. Just keep me posted. And be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
Yeah.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I've never done that. And I never will do that.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight?
My plans are kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... throw a party seems a little weird after the party.
Yeah.
I'll work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plopped down in front of the TV and turned on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I actually was good at cooking, I'd just use all my powers for evil. Like making baked Alaskas all day instead of food of any real nutritional substance.
Same.
And Gavin Chapman has just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. At least I could try him as I blaze through the several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cookie show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. Just a lot of yelling. I glanced at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I went into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone's almost always in her hands. I'm sure she'll respond soon. She's driving home now, which in case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than that than to text and drive. This is not going to go well. This is Worried Dad Simulator. I reached in the freezer to grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. That's, yeah, I relate. I checked my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging... The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, I got there.
There it is.
But possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why didn't I know of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let you know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay.
Sup?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aww.
Yep.
But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Oh, we have to be an actual dad. No!
You have to be a dad.
I don't want to be a dad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Oh, oops, I guess I didn't see those.
That's a lie. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now?
Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Take a moment.
I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared.
What would you go with?
Problem is, all these are very, accurate. I don't know what's the best, because I was scared, but I don't know if that's, a little too, yeah, I was scared for you. I wasn't... That might be, disarming it a bit.
I think you are still explaining why you're acting like this by saying I was scared. And she is 18. Telling, a 15-year-old, I was scared might not elicit the right reaction, but an 18-year-old should understand.
That's fair. This seems a little too confrontational.
Yes.
And this, that makes sense, but I think maybe we should be super honest.
I think it might be a good idea.
You weren't responding, it was just like when your dad... Oh, no. I just stopped myself from tearing up.
Hey.
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to...
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Oh, that's... That's so sad.
It's not always going to end nicely.
Yeah.
But you let her know why you were scared.
I didn't realize that was the reason, too. Oh, that's so
Start
sad.
crying.
Yeah, I know. Why is this game sad?
It gave me feels.
Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen.
Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it.
Oh.
I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
Well, I think we should apologize. Well, I'm caught between either of these.
I would say either of those.
Because let's...
I mean, what means more, an apology or saying you trust her in the future?
I feel like I think
Up to
maybe
you.
future. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself.
Team McDad?
Team McDad. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs?
You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them?
Already did.
Bless you.
I kind of wish Amanda had, like, signs for when I pick something with her. It's
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell if I'm doing good for her or not.
Yeah, she's the one you have to, like, well, welcome to being a parent. Because you cannot fucking tell.
That's fair. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan.
If I could count how many times I've wished my kids would emit hearts when I do something right.
Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Oh, wait, that's you. Sorry,
Well.
I became Amanda for a second.
Okay, I'm off to school. Smell you later.
Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's DadBook?
It's a social media platform.
Wait,
What?
what's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a DadBook profile on my own.
Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on DadBook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Alright.
Alright, now we need to make our dad. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort coin collection, Netflix and grill, ugh, falsely watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. How should we craft our dad? We have a pretty good idea of who he is already, I suppose, but like...
I think this mostly just depends on your answers. And honestly, in the couple times I've played this game, I haven't seen this affect anything. It very well must, but I haven't seen its effects.
Okay.
So.
This seems a little too forward. This is a little too lame. I'm gonna go with dad puns.
That's what I went with too.
If you had one thing to take you with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously.
Okay. You didn't like the Jimmy Buffett reference?
I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Oh, the lost shaker of salt from Margaritaville?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think you still would have picked a boat.
I
so.
would have still picked a boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, grillmanship, comfortable with crying.
Honestly, for me, it was between strong dad arms and comfortable with crying. Ideally, both.
I don't know. I think you're uncomfortable with crying.
There you go.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut. That sounds like me when I was younger.
That was me when I was younger.
A good father. The
Aww.
president of space.
Well, also me.
Pro skater who is an astronaut.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be a firefighter, artist, astronaut.
That sounds awesome.
That was when I was little. That's what I wanted to be.
Sounds amazing.
Movie genre, war documentary, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on a laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, those go hand in hand. Old comedies that haven't aged well.
I would just like to take a moment. I'm going to pull a shout out right now on Sean Connery's entire filmography because Akron, I'm calling him out for this one.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
For all the James Bond movies that he has.
I think I'm kind of leaning that way too.
Really?
Because of the James Bond stuff. War documentaries, no. Laserdiscs,
okay.
comedies are nice.
Most of Sean Connery's James Bond movies were really good.
They were good. Old comedies that haven't aged well can have an entertaining value.
I feel like that's along the lines of like Young Frankenstein aged well, but Blazing Saddles didn't.
I really enjoyed Blazing Saddles.
Oh, I adore Blazing Saddles. It just didn't age well.
No, it's definitely a product of the time.
Yeah.
It's
all of Mel Brooks is fantastic though. So
yes. Let's do Sean Connery.
Okay.
What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache by getting hopelessly lost. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like you.
Yeah. Arson.
I mean,
being emotionally vulnerable.
Aw.
That's cute, but getting lost.
Fair enough.
What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape.
Sierra, I'm calling you out.
Yeah. Word jumbles and pen, a cool knife. Well, that's. I mean,
you literally have one in your pocket.
I have a cool knife. It's because of my dad. My cripplingly low self-esteem. Yes. No, I never forget anything.
Me. I'm calling myself out for frequently forgetting shit.
Do I want to be depressing or cool knife?
I said cripplingly low self-esteem.
Yeah. Right. Spent a lot of time thinking about my cripplingly low self-esteem.
I mean,
conspiracy theories, how proud I'm a child, ends of the world. This is some weird grill worship you can get into here. It's lawnmower modifications, next cup of coffee.
Hey, it seems like the grill is the only love Joseph gets.
That's fair. Aww. But he does love that grill.
He does love that grill.
How proud I am of my child.
That's really cute.
Profile complete.
See? That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Go get him, Dad.
Does our dad have a job?
Not that I've seen.
Alright, so we get to pick the dad.
So the way this works is you can have 3 dates with a dad. Once you hit the 3rd date, you're committed to that dad. Like, you're going for that dad. He is your dream daddy.
Okay.
But you can do up to 2 dates with all of the dads if you want to see what they're like.
I don't know if we really want to spend time doing all the dad dates.
I think we should just pick one and go in for him.
Alright,
like,
so
all in.
I must say, as much as I like doing the Damien voice, which I really do like doing the Damien voice, we maybe no.
Okay.
No on Hugo.
Okay.
No on Joseph.
You don't want to go for Joseph?
That seems too complicated.
It is complicated. That's fair. You could go for Robert. You don't have to sleep with him a bunch. He's an actual dad with a character behind him, and you get to hear Danny make more funny noises. So
I think at the moment.
So it's between the 4 on the top?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got Sporty Dad,
we got
Coffee
Sporty
Shop Dad, Competitive Dad, which I don't know that much about, honestly, or Bad Dad.
Bad Dad.
We haven't met his kid yet.
We haven't. Maybe we should take some time to do, like, maybe one date with each of these 4.
Okay.
Because I really like the Damien voice, though. But, alright.
You can pick whatever dad you like.
Let's talk to Brian.
Okay, I got an idea. Pick 2 of those 4. We'll go on one date with each of them.
Okay.
And we'll choose from there. So which 2?
Let's do Craig and Brian.
Okay, let's do it. Let's read his profile.
Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. Slowly cook. I cannot speak.
See just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket.
He would take his fishing pole. A keen understanding of steak cuts.
Want to be a fireman.
Romantic comedies. Deck building. Apparently doesn't leave home without his fishing pole.
He's definitely a huntsman. How my daughter's smarter than I am.
That's cute.
That is cute.
Actually, since we're just gonna scroll through.
Okay.
Data 3, a business opportunity, fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Cardio, energy. Yeah, he's definitely like super workout.
Yes.
Super dude, bro.
But I mean, a lot of these characters do wind up being like, there are certain things they obviously love, and then there are certain things that you're just like shocked about when you get into it.
Well, we'll figure out which dad we're gonna date next time. I think
next time on our newest episode of all of the dads.
All of the dads. See what dad we pick? It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. I tried to make that into a dad pun and it didn't work.
Yeah,
Bye!
That's okay.